So I'm going to read this week's blog. And it's in honor, again, of Baba's birthday. Surrendering to Baba. Why do we seek great spiritual beings? Why are great spiritual beings here? What do great spiritual beings offer? The answer to these questions come from my experience with a great spiritual being, Swami Muktananda. Within each of us is the longing to be whole again. We all move unconsciously towards whatever will bring us to ourselves. We must, though, consciously seek a resolution to the question, where am I going? A great being will always answer not only the initial question, but all our questions. What amazed me about Baba is that he was able to answer everyone's question from their particular standpoint. Baba was so non-attached that the answers would come out fluid and perfect for each person. Baba was not rigid. The one rule was to be true from within. So outwardly, the solution to any situation could and would change. We were not to be rigid. We were to learn to listen and be appropriate, just as Baba was. The reason we seek great spiritual beings is that they have answered life's questions and have come to the final experience of pure love. When we are in their presence, we catch their bliss. It is contagious. We catch their love and flow with them into the sweetness of the divine. In Baba's presence, the waves of love would sweep over us, and we would swim with Baba in the divine blue Shakti. Baba was here to share and teach us the truth. He expressed the divine in all that he did, because there was nothing in Baba that was not God's. So when he talked, walked, ate, chanted, yelled, laughed, or sat quietly, the divine was always being expressed. For Baba, there was no individual. There was just God. This love is everyone's birthright, and Baba embodied it. That was why he was here, to direct us to us, just as his Baba had directed him. Baba wanted us to be just like him. And the more we surrendered, the happier we were, and therefore the happier Baba was, if that was even possible. Baba was the most human person I ever met. Baba made me human and removed my idea of normal. Baba cleared away what we bring to the table, that which makes us miserable individuals. He wiped clear our normal to make us actually human. Many people liked the experience they had around Baba, but were determined to remain normal. They resisted surrendering to the Guru, and so could not receive what Baba had to offer us. He offered us joy, peace, love, truth, and the release from ignorance. People did not want to let go of what they thought they were, and so they remained miserable, despite having been shown the solution to all misery. Do you want to be human or normal? When we have given up normal and surrendered to God and Guru, the normal individual does not get in the way of our lives. Baba gave us true autonomy. He did not want us to be dependent. He wanted each of us to be free. Baba swam in the bliss of divine love, and that was his legacy. Even today, anyone who focuses on Muktananda and surrenders to the Guru will come to the bliss of freedom. I bow and pranam to my Baba. He gave me everything. He gave me life itself. We were talking about the sweet ache of missing Baba. And though he's around, when he was physically here, I loved to talk to him. I loved to play with him. I loved being in his presence. I loved doing whatever he wanted me to do. And the more I let go, the more I surrendered, the greater the love. Such a great, oh. I was thinking yesterday, sitting on the back steps. Baba would sit, I'd stand. And somebody always would bring food and containers for him. And they'd feel good if Baba tried their food. And he'd open it up and he'd try something, and then he'd give some of it to me, and we'd stand there. I'd stand, he'd sit. And we didn't even talk most of the time. I just loved him with everything I had. On his birthdays, oh my God, so many people would come. Just pure chaos, craziness. He'd be in the center of the whole thing. I remember directing him by his seat. Go, 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 go. Because he would sit on the marble seat, and people would come and they'd pranam and get him out. Because there were hundreds of thousands of people would show up and just keep him moving, keep him moving, keep him moving. Just for the darshan of a great being. Just to have a moment with him. And I see myself, oh my God, what did I do? I always said, what did I do to end up here with this and that and this and that? No. What did I do to be so graced, so lucky? To be with Swami Muktananda, to be with Baba. So, what I insist here, everybody remember him, because people are trying to not and know his greatness will not be forgotten. And he did not care about any of the organization, any of that. He cared about people loving God. That's pretty much all I have to say today. So let's sit. Remember. So as we go forth in our day, weeks, months, whatever, I ask everybody remember the Guru takes us to God. And the story is that if God and Guru show up, who do we pranam to first?
Guru.
Guru, because he's the one that takes us to God. So I pranam to my Baba. Always. Sakranath Maharaj Ki Jai.